This was Misfit's most desperate moment. His mother was seriously injured in last night's hunt. The damage to her trachea made breathing extremely difficult. Watching his mother in pain, young Misfit felt helpless. In the darkest moment of his life, a figure appeared and warmed his miserable childhood. That was his brother, the Dreamer. Misfit, who had been frail since childhood, was the most unpopular cub in the clan. His mother's attention never stopped for him. Peers made bullying him a daily routine. Day after day of neglect and exclusion made him develop a solitary yet resilient character early on. When the pride was about to abandon him because of his weakness, it was that unwillingness to submit that allowed him to regain the clan's recognition. But among his companions, he was still the little runt shrinking in the corner. September in Botswana brought an unprecedented drought. The waterholes and gullies that once nourished the grassland had long dried up. And Misfit's pride underwent a tremendous change. His brothers and sisters didn't survive this natural disaster. The weakest Misfit miraculously survived. But he didn't seem happy. This scene was noticed by a male lion who had just turned 1 year old nearby. He didn't disturb too much, just quietly lay down beside Misfit to accompany him. This male lion was the Dreamer. Perhaps he could understand Misfit's vulnerability at this moment. Whenever Misfit was bullied, the Dreamer would always rush forward decisively to teach the other party a lesson. This protection was like a seed of kindness that quietly took root in the depths of Misfit's heart. As the sky gradually darkened, the lionesses went out hunting together. But a crisis was approaching step by step. A herd of buffalo suddenly charged over. Before the pride could react, Misfit's mother took the lead in attacking an isolated buffalo. Other lionesses also quickly surrounded it. Under the pride's coordinated cooperation, the buffalo was soon knocked to the ground. However, the next day, Misfit's mother collapsed weakly on the ground. It turned out that during last night's hunt, she had been pierced in the throat by the buffalo's sharp horn. The severe pain made her breathing extremely difficult. Misfit had already lost all his brothers and sisters. He couldn't lose his mother too. The Dreamer saw this scene. He came to Misfit's side and gently licked his fur to comfort him. Days later, his mother's injury improved slightly, but after days without eating, she desperately needed nutrition. After nightfall, the pride went out to forage again. 2 warthogs were sleeping comfortably in the bushes, not yet realizing danger had arrived. The pride cut off their escape route. The 2 warthogs soon became the pride's dinner. Just as the members were feasting, the bloody smell attracted a clan of hyenas. These bandits of the grassland kept making provocative calls and even bit the lionesses' tails to disturb the pride's feeding. To avoid being disturbed, Misfit's mother went aside to eat, but this scene was spotted by the hyena clan. They rushed over, fighting for food while biting the already weak mother. By the time the pride reacted, it was too late. Misfit witnessed the entire process of his mother's death, but he himself was powerless. He could only bury the seed of hatred in the deepest part of his heart. Next, he and his brother the Dreamer had an even harder life to face.